Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy and I'm so glad to have you. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm doing an Oracle of the Day. We're going to get a message from Lilith. She has been talking to me all morning, so we're going to see what comes out. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Okay, so I'm gonna knock this deck and we're gonna find out what is going on. What does Lilith want to talk about? Now, the messages I've been getting this morning have really been about the importance of self-love. Really, everything flows from that. I feel like this one is the one that flipped. Everything flows from self-love. It's very hard to truly love someone else, but if you do not truly know or love who you are, okay? Because you're loving a projection. You're loving someone from a projection of self that isn't true. It isn't real, okay? We have the Lady of Masks, the Shaper, reclamation, vanity, surface appearances. Now, if you hear some weird lisping or speech impediment, I've had all my teeth removed due to lupus because they broke my teeth off, and I'm in the middle of getting dentures, so if you guys are curious. So yeah, I'm really feeling this energy here. I feel like it's time to put away the masks that you are required to wear to make other people comfortable. It is not your responsibility to make other people comfortable, okay? It's not your responsibility to make sure that they're okay with how you are, okay? If they're not okay with you, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you, okay? Society has told us over and over that we need to be a certain way, right? We need to fit in. We need to be a cookie cutter, you know, and the truth is that is really not how the universe works. We are each made to be unique frequencies and not to be clones of each other, because we each have unique gifts, talents, and abilities to bring to the collective. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now let's keep going here. I'm going to pull from the Kitchen Witch Oracle deck, which I love. This is becoming one of my favorite decks. Okay, tell me more about the Lady of Masks here. And I'm feeling this on a society level as well. I feel like there are a lot of illusions that we are painfully becoming aware of. The means of control, not just on an individual base, but on a group dynamic base. You know, if you've ever studied sociology, you know that there are ways and means that people can be controlled en masse. And a lot of us are becoming very aware of that control. And frankly, we don't like it, okay? We don't like it. We have black pepper banishment. Exactly. We don't like it. We don't like the illusions that have been placed not only upon society but ourselves. And I feel like a lot of people, as they experience more of these harsh realities in the world and within their own life, there is this inner hero, inner heroine, inner victorious soul that is rising and saying, you know what? Things have to change. But before they can change en masse, they have to change within each one of us. And it facilitates change. And many, many people are waking up. And their awakening is a little different because it's like a shell-shocked feeling. The people who are waking up right now feel shell-shocked. They feel overwhelmed. They feel drained. They're confused. You know, there's a lot of that. Many times when we awaken at first, we, especially a few years ago, those of us who woke up like many years ago, it was very different from how it is now. It wasn't rainbows and butterflies, but it wasn't like traumatic awakening. It was more like an awakening of awareness. Now people are waking up with like the trauma that's going on to the human collective. And it's very deep and it's extremely painful. And so those of us who have been awake for a while we're kind of the way makers for other people. So the more, and what I'm getting to is the more that you love and appreciate who you really are, and you allow that to come forward, and you drop the masks, the illusions, and you banish negativity, you banish people who judge you, you no longer agree to allow people to be cruel and mean to you and make you recoil, stifle your energy, shrink yourself so they feel more comfortable. No longer is that a requirement, nor do many people want to do it anymore. Let's get some more energy here. Yeah, people are getting tired of, because the thing is, we're finding that we put on these masks of sameness to fit in, because we thought society, the world worked a certain way. And what we're finding out is the way that we were told it works, it doesn't work that way. It's all been a sham. Okay? And so there is no value in putting on the mask of sameness. There is value in removing the mask and letting people see your true nature, your true face, who you really are. Because it inspires other people. Yeah, it makes people mad. Okay, when people see you rising into the truth of your authentic self, and they see good things coming to you because you have gone through the journey of removing the mask, because many of us wear several of them, because we're always so, it's like all the care and compassion that you show to others, you need to show it to yourself. You care so much about, making people comfortable that you forget that you're making your life very uncomfortable. You're making yourself not happy. You're making yourself miserable by wearing masks, if this resonates for you. So, as we remove our masks, more of the illusion in mask is revealed. And so the deeper we go, the deeper beneath the mask we go, the deeper to the internal truth of ourselves do we go. It's a magical happening when you really start working with the universe, and the universe is going to honor your authentic self. Okay? That's how it works. Union, hand fasting. I just did a love reading where this was one of the cards. You guys might be drawn to this. And I feel like for a lot of people, for me, well, I'm getting another card. I'm going to take that to healer. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with these two cards. What I'm getting is this union is within self. It's when you really walk into your authentic self and you are at union with your truth. It's very healing, okay? And it can take you on an extremely powerful journey. I can attest to this. When I'll just explain some from my personal perspective, because it is the example I have, and I want you to know that I have experienced this. So what I'm saying, I've gone through. There was a time where I had to literally say to myself that if I'm going to be unalive, I want to be unalived as my true self. And this is when I was dealing with chronic illness, and I was fighting for my life. I just got to the point where I was like, if I'm going to live and live fully, I'm going to live as my true self. And whatever falls away is not meant for me. Whatever isn't present for me and doesn't hold space for me needs to go. Because I am going to be who I was born to be, and not who people project on me to be. I'm no longer going to fill expectations for people to make them more comfortable. I did this for many, many years, and it's extremely painful because the masks build on each other. Before you know it, you're wearing 100 masks for 100 different situations. And it gets really painful because within your shell, within your vessel, you feel your spirit and your soul almost shrinking, like you're denying a flower sun. You're denying a flower rain. You're not nurturing yourself. You're worried about all the projections outside. And it's really time for humanity as a whole to turn within and listen to your true frequency. Listen to your true thoughts, your true desires. Listen to the things that you want to do, the things you're curious about. I'm telling you, in curiosity, they often say curiosity kills the cat. They don't want you to go towards what you're curious about, because your soul knows your way. Everyone's way to happiness, truth, to a fulfilling life is different. And you know your way within you. But following your curiosity opens the pathway. It doesn't mean that what you're curious about is the end result, okay? Many times a curiosity leads to another destination. It leads to another doorway opening, and it's very, very powerful. It's profound. Okay, I'm going to get some cards from the Halloween Oracle. I feel a lot of healing rising for the collective right now and individually. This really is a battle for many people to get to their authentic self and to express it in the world. And it is a battle, okay? It is a battle. Rare is a person who has lived in this reality without wearing a mask. You know, a mask for acceptance, a mask for money, a mask to make sure that our relationships stay the same because it's comfortable. And, you know, it's okay to rock the boat. It's okay to not be comfortable. I think there is this illusion in our society that if you're uncomfortable, it's bad. It's not bad. It means that you're changing. Your life is changing, and you will grow into the frequency that's coming for you. Okay? All right. We have synergy and healing. Again, another healing card. I feel like things are going to come together. It may not feel like it. And I know the energy is really intense, and a lot of people are fixing to get like a switch turned on in their lives, okay, where it's almost like the universe is saying go for it, put everything in, put everything you've got, you know, put the pedal to the floor, gun it, do everything that you want to do, fulfill your truth, fulfill your authenticity. And I feel like for many people within the collective, as you heal, there's a renewal of passion and vitality. There's a renewal of drive and ambition. Ambition isn't bad. When your ambitions come from an authentic place, it's healing to move towards those things we desire. Many of you may not have been comfortable with the things you wanted. Maybe you've been told you can't have them. And the other day on Instagram, I posted a little saying about, I'm coming for everything that I was told I couldn't have. And that's exactly what I'm feeling for the collective. Like, it's time for people who have been doing this, especially if you're like a third, fourth level awakening or even second level. It's time for you to like work towards your vision of the life you want to see, the life you want to have. Because there is richness there. There is an amazing resource there, and you will find depth. You will find the things that you want so badly forming for you. It's a magical happening when we allow the truth of ourselves to come forward. Okay. We have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. Many of us are having our ancestors, powerful ancestors, come forward. And these almost feel like a special group of ancestors who have come forward just at this time to help propel each of us and humanity forward. And we're on the tipping point here where things are going to start to turn in our favor individually, and they will turn for first in our own personal experiences before they really turn for the collective. And we're not done with the discovery. There are more things for all of us to discover about the world. You know, there are weird things popping up in the world, weird anomalies being discovered. I'm going to bring up that forest, that ancient forest in that big what are they calling it, like a sinkhole in China. It's very deep. They're finding ancient trees there and ancient life forms that we may not be familiar with. I mean, there's a whole ecosystem there. There is wonder right underneath our feet, and we just have been disconnected from it. We've been told it doesn't exist. We've been told to keep moving, keep doing. Like the herd, you know, they've been herding us in different places to believe different things. They herd us to fight each other. They herd us to split each other up and then split us up again and again. So we can never come together and really walk into humanity's authentic power. But when you begin this journey on an individual level and you start working towards your own authentic self and you begin to reject your masks, you begin to make decisions that are in your own self-interest, and you begin to flow with the universe. It's reflected in the macrocosm. You know, this wonder, these many things that are ancient, that are popping up. It's like that ancient city that just was discovered in the Tigris River, I think, or the Euphrates. It just kind of, the water dried up and this ancient city just kind of appeared, you know. Those kind of levels of wonder and mystery and magic are reflected in many people's personal lives who have been going through this process for a while. The people who are waking up now, you get to see those wonderful things and know that there's more here. That's why they're coming to the surface. So people will begin to question, like, how did they not know about that city? Wow, this whole ecosystem is underneath the planet. What else is here? What else have we not seen? And it really helps us connect with a childlike sense of wonder. Do you remember being a child and looking up at the stars at night and just being amazed at all the stars, and that some of them are planets, and some of them are galaxies, and some of them are constellations, and it's like it taps into this magic within all of us. And the magic for many of us has been kind of rooted out by this society programming of being the same, of being dulled by every day. And yeah, we all have to eat, we all have to keep a roof over our head. I'm not saying to neglect that, but I am saying to pay attention to the mysteries that draw you in, to your curiosity. Some of you guys may need to go outside and look at the stars for a while and reconnect with that sense of wonder, because that sense of wonder is like fuel to fire your journey of self, your journey moving towards a more authentic life where you're happy. You know, wealth isn't necessarily what we've been told it is. Wealth can mean different things to different people. And I think that's a really important lesson for all of us to take in. Yes, money is necessary. Money buys nice things. It buys nice houses. It keeps us fed, all those good things. But beyond that, there's a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of awareness, a wealth of energy and vitality that's meant for all of us, no matter where we are, you know? So, you know, keep looking at the stars, keep dreaming, open up your sense of wonder a little more, connect with your inner child, do some fun things, dance with your kids, you know, run in a field, you know, frolic in a field. There are many people on TikTok frolicking in fields, and I think it's awesome. Go frolic, do your thing. You know, don't let people shrink who you really are, okay? Because the world needs you, your authentic self. We need you now, okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for today. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time.